Hello. So this is my backlog video series, I guess. I don't know when this would be posting. It's not really like a quick view. It's more just like me posting about the backlog of games that I have for a particular system, why I bought these games and why, and what one I'm gonna pick out of this list to try and play. At the end of it, I should have about like one game per that I keep and just try and slowly tackle my backlog because I've really you'll come to see after you watch a few minutes of this where I'm like kind of have a bit of a shopping addiction, I guess, when you can say when it comes to this. So for the first section I have is my Nintendo Wii game collection. Just as a, I guess, I mean this is a new series, so I guess I don't know. I spitball a lot of my stuff. So in terms of the Wii, I think the Wii is kind of like mostly shovelware. In my opinion, I think the Wii has like been one of the most overrated consoles ever. There's really not too many good third-party games on here aside from like the absolute heavy hitters like No More Heroes. But for the most part, it's kind of like a very janky kind of like meh console. I do have my red Wii, which my parents got me for one particular Christmas, which I really like. Um, but overall, the Wii is like a console that I don't really have too much fondness for. I mean, I've played a lot of games on it, but it's definitely not the one that I've played a super lot of games on it. Just kind of like a decent amount. So I guess I'm just gonna go over like which games that why I've bought these games and like which one I'm gonna pick out for just me tackling in my backlog, and that's where I kind of do like the quick view. I have like movies and stuff that I've saved, like if you look over there. Sorry for my closet being a mess, but like those are all the movies that I want to save to show my kids, and then I have like over here, I have all my games that I've saved as well as like my Lego Daily Bugle. So like that I can still make videos on for literally like months, probably like literally a year, probably years plural. If one episode comes out on Friday every single Friday, I'd have to do two of them to get to that point. But this is just kind of me trying to actually do something about my backlog and not just keep buying stuff over and over again because I just kind of keep doing that. So without any further ado, uh, Muramasa the Demon Blade. I had this game on Vita. I actually sold a lot of my stuff, and you'll see exactly what I have. I have a ton of stuff, but I had Muramasa the Demon Blade on Vita. I kind of just wanted it back. It was only like $25 when I got it, so it was actually pretty cheap, all things considered. It's a very beautiful game, and it's the only like rated T game on this console because the Wii kind of sucks in terms of other ports. But yeah, Muramasa looks kind of cool, I guess. I just kind of got it because it was a Vita port. I literally had no way. Metroid Prime 3. I think this was a game I got that was really cheap. I'm not really too much of a fan of Metroid Prime. I know I should be. I just don't really like that type of gameplay where I like go to one place and go to another. I just kind of bought it because it was I now Metroid Prime 3 is probably like $40, but like when I bought it, it was only about $5. So, yeah. All right, Manhunt 2. So this is something like I like really janky ports of stuff. Cuz you'll see in a second what I have, but I love having ports of really weird things. Like Manhunt 2 is on the PSP. I used to have a PSP. Really wish I had the PSP port. I might have even kept it cuz it's like Manhunt 2 being on Wii is like so weird. I mean, it's basically the equivalent of a PS2. The Wii is, so it's not like it's really like unpowerful, but it's just very cool. I kind of got it because it's probably really expensive now, but I only got it for like $5. I got a lot of this stuff pre-COVID. But yeah, I really wanted to play the Manhunt series. I do have Manhunt on PS2. I just never got around to it. Mad World, rated M, one of the few rated M games on here. Similarly, this is another game that I got for like $5. I really have no opinion on it. I just kind of bought it because I just that's just kind of something I did for a while. It's just games that were like not really expensive. I just bought. Seems pretty cool though. Like all the black and white font. I know that it's one of the few rated M games on Wii. I really have never seen anything else on it, so I don't know. I'll just pick one at the end of this, so it's just kind of like I'll figure out at the end. So, House of the Dead Overkill. I really don't know too much about this. I played House of the Dead 2 and 3. Actually, this is a game that's probably got to go in my Keep collection. I'm surprised I never did, actually. I guess I'll just talk about these at the same time. But House of the Dead 2, dude, its soundtrack is like so good. I actually completely forgot about that. Yeah, I'm keeping it. Totally love that one. But House of the Dead Overkill is actually on PS3, which I can't play because I don't have a Move controller. That's one thing I never really got. Um, I don't know. Think I might play it like super later, but honestly, I really only liked playing 2. And a game like House of the Dead 2 is really something you just kind of play like once, twice. I can't really get too far in arcade games. I'm really not too. I really don't like arcade games like that. It's just kind of annoying too. Like I wish they just had an option where you like, and they did. If you put it down to really easy, like you can just play, but it really shouldn't have to be. You just get as far as you can, and then that's it. Like if you should have just an infinite retry mode on stuff like that. I know it's really like lame. It should be about how skilled you are, but games like that are designed to just be cheap, and it's not really that fun. But I think House of the Dead Overkill is something completely different, if I'm not mistaken. Um, oh, and look, you know what? I kept saying that the Wii has no M-rated games. I basically have all M-rated games here, back to back to back. Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. I really just watched the show. It's the only reason why I got it. It was like $5, but kind of a rare port. Haven't seen it too much. I think it's also on PSP as well. Uh, I really like. Again, I the only thing is I liked Harvey Birdman like 3 years ago. So like it's not like it's super recent that I even uh, watched the show. So it's I mean, oh, you know what? Speaking of that, I watched the new Bird Girl show. Oh, that was so bad. Ghost Squad. This is something akin to I can't think of it. Target Terror, where they're made by the same company, and apparently it's really funny with the dialogue. It's the only port of it that you can get. So I kind of just when my friend told me about it, I got it. It was only like $5. My copy of Target Terror was only $5 too. Believe it or not, that's when games were actually reasonable. But yeah, I've never even like just another arcade port like House of the Dead. Um, Epic Mickey. I almost have no comment on this. I know I bought it when it was like $5. I kind of kept doing that, but it's like I don't know. Do I even really care? I don't know if I really even want to play this one because it's like I've heard it's good, but it's like in terms of you know uh, like Mickey, like I think Disney has definitely gone super like no one super irrelevant at this point. I don't know anyone like my wife keeps telling me that we should take our kids to Disneyland. I'm like I literally don't even care. It's too much money. Like they just overcharge. If you see those videos, man, I mean people are going there like every single week. It's crazy, you know. But I heard it's okay. I don't know if 2 is better, but like I don't know. I never even played 1. I kind of got okay, so Dead Space Extraction. There's actually a reason for this specific, and look, rated M. But there's a reason why I got this one. Is I have Dead Space 2 on my PS3, but I can't play this. So that's the only reason why I got Extraction. This was also pretty cheap, so um, yeah, not really. You know what? It's weird because I've never even played Dead Space. So why did I get Dead Space Extraction? There's really like, aside from just collecting it, putting it up in there. All right. Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop. If you would believe it, with how many like I literally have every Dead Rising game. Never played one to completion, but I like the weird port. Like I've seen videos on it. I've never actually played it, obviously, because it's in this backlog. But it's like you know what? I really would want to play this one because I like interesting ports. Like I have the GBA port of Max Payne. It's a very interesting port. It's not because it's a good game, and it's probably similar here, where I've heard people say that this is not a good way to play Dead Rising 1. But Dead Rising 1, I think, on 360 is also very hard to run as well. And it's also kind of crazy, too, that this version came out at all because it was exclusive to the 360 Dead Rising, the series. And then on PS3, they released, I think they released two, and then they released Off the Record. That's what it was. I'd say it was like some alternate one. But for Dead Rising, it's like, it's kind of strange that they had an exclusive port for the 360. Like it was exclusively for the 360, and then they backported it to the Wii. And the Wii is so much like it's almost kind of crazy that the Wii was as popular as it was because this is like in terms of popularity. It sold 100 million units, but I don't even think it honestly. If you based it solely on its games, I don't think the Wii is even better than the 360. To be honest with you, in my opinion. I know it has Mario Galaxy and all that, but I don't think it really had that many games where it's like, wow. I think Halo 3 is incredible. I mean, for the amount of games that, yeah, I mean, I know that there were tons of bad games on 360, but the amount of straight up just shovelware on Wii was like absolutely insane. But I think something like this is actually a pretty interesting thing that we don't really have anymore, especially with what's it called? With like new consoles. They're basically just computers at this point. Call of Duty World at War. The only Call of Duty game I've ever played was 4. That's literally it. I tried playing Call of Duty 1 for a bit, but it never really worked out. So I heard this one is really good though. So I don't know. Never played it. Bully Championship Edition. I really haven't played too many of. Well, I guess that's not true because I played Max Payne, but I never really got into some of the other ones. Like they made Oni. They produced what else was there? Midnight Club. I only played Midnight Club 2 very infrequently, and I have not played all the other Midnight Clubs. So like when it comes to Rockstar, I like them. It's probably a good game. I've seen a lot of people still talk about it, but it's definitely not in the same like popularity level of GTA or anything. So yeah, I heard this port's also terrible. I think is what people say, or is it if it's the 360 version? I don't know. Or I think the entire Scholarship Edition is terrible based on what people tell me. And then Boom Blocks. I don't know. It was $1. I picked it up. Just kind of like a Jenga thing. One of my friends told me that if you want to get your wife into a video game, just play them Boom Blocks. But okay, so on to the last section of this, and then I'll pick out one game to play in my backlog. So I guess we'll go with these two. These were both 99 cents. That's the only reason why I got them. Although I don't know what type of game this is. I don't know if it's like, I never even played Trauma Center. I know it's popular on DS, but that's about all I know. And then the New Blood was literally, again, they were both $1. Like I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. I heard it's not a bad game. I just don't really, I just don't know what it's about. Like, are you a surgeon? Is it like, oh wait, is back? This is a sequel? What? The Wii Remote is your scalpel? I guess you just, maybe I should just, huh. Yeah, I really have no idea though. I'm kind of surprised that the box art for New Blood is different than Second Opinion. I mean, this looks like a JRPG. This also looks stupid because look at the plus sign. Look at that. That's like clearly not the same dimensions. Yeah. Oh, this has online mode? Huh. Strange. Yeah, I really know nothing about it. This is a music game. Similarly, like a lot of Wii games were really cheap. There's only a few that I've spent a decent amount of money on, but Samba de Amigo. I don't know what you do in it. I've only seen clips of Samba, like, because he's in Sega All Stars Racing, but that I literally know nothing. I don't know if this is even a port or anything. Uh, 40 songs. Oh, and downloadable songs. I can do that, I guess. Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. It makes the game brain dead. I used to have the 2000s Windows port, actually. I did play it. Didn't really get too far. It's weird because I've only ever played Resident Evil to the point where he just gets out of the town and he's just like, "Where's everybody going? Bingo." And I still remember it to this day, which is kind of honestly insane that I still do remember that. And I've only played it like twice. I really like the intro. I don't know. I'm not really a Resident Evil 4 fan. In terms of like I liked the game, but I never got to the point where I'm like, I have to finish this game. Like, there's nothing that's ever said to me, like, screamed to me, like, you have to finish this right now. You know, it's kind of weird. You think it would with how I still remember. I can still quote a game I played, like, 3 years ago, but it's like, I don't know. I just haven't really ever felt the need. So maybe an easier port would make me want to play it. And then this one, Red Steel and Red Steel 2. I only got these because I heard Red Steel 2 is actually such a drastic improvement over Red Steel. And that is something that I have done before where like I've played Siphon Filter, which is actually not even a good game. But when I played 2, I really liked it. So it's something similar to that made me like, oh, you know, that's kind of cool. You know, the box art, though, that is sick. They do not make box art like this anymore. Like, look at that. You know, I know it's a Ubisoft game, but, like, look at that, man. I know Red Steel 1 sucks, apparently. I've never played it, but Red Steel 2 apparently makes everything better, I guess. But no one's ever... Oh, yeah, designed exclusively for Wii Motion Plus. I forgot about that. But, oh, yeah, you know, it looks super clean. You know, they don't even have... I mean, I'll show because I would be going through these other box arts. But, like, yeah, man, this is, like, way cool. If you pick this up, like... Dude, that's just sick. I think, obviously, this one's way better because I think it's an ode to, like, Seven Samurai / Kill Bill movies. Like, dude, that is sick. And then the last two I have are Nintendo games that I've never... fully finished. Punch Out with Little Mac, which is a character. He's my main in Super Smash Bros. 4, not in Ultimate. So, yeah, I really have no opinion on it. I've played it like once or twice, but I've never just gotten into it. You know, it's kind of strange. It's just not really like meshes well with me. But I bought it when it was like $15, and now it's like 40 or something. So, I feel like I should at least play it before thinking about getting rid of it. And then, yeah, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. This is just because my friend sold it to me really inexpensively. I've always wanted to play it. I have the Kirby Dream Collection. I just never really got around to it. But the Switch 2 port's like $60, so I was like, yeah, I have a Wii. I'll still play it like this. So, yeah, those are all my Wii games. I guess if I had to choose one that I'm gonna play next, and I guess I should do like 2 or 3 because it would be kind of pointless if I did this entire video for just nothing to... just one video and then do an entire different video from that. So I guess if I had to choose like, let's just say like 3 or something, so then I can actually like do something with it. I guess Muramasa, probably Dead Rising, Chop Till You Drop, and then I guess so I don't do the ports again, I guess I'll do Kirby's Return to Dreamland. So those will be my first 3 games in my like backlog that I need to do, and then once I get that, I'll do like a second picking video of what I need to do for my backlog. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good one. Thanks for watching.